What's up, guys? So, today I am going to try a frozen Indian dinner. This is butter chicken with turmeric rice. And in case you don't know, butter chicken is supposed to be tender meat chicken, specifically, in a creamy buttered tomato sauce. Personally, when I go to Indian restaurants, I cannot say I ever order the butter chicken, but my boyfriend definitely goes for it pretty often. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that there are other things I would rather have. For instance, palak paneer. Even though that's usually vegetarian, I like to order that and then on the side have some kind of side that has my chicken on it. I'm more of an herby person. Whereas this, what I like about Indian cuisine is that across the board in general, it is very aromatic. That's the best way I can think of describing this food. Like, no matter what you order, it has a lot of aroma to it. It is also very hearty, very satisfying. And I'm just curiously wandering down the frozen aisle because you guys know that I absolutely abhor frozen food, especially reheating it. But this one is not a reheat. This one, well, I guess technically it is a reheat if this has been pre-cooked before. But you know what I mean. I cooked something and then I throw it in the refrigerator and then I'm coming back to it, so I have to reheat it. I can't do that. The best way for me to have frozen foods is, of course, let it thaw out and then take out a pot, crank on the stove and reheat it or heat it up using the stove. But I feel like that defeats the purpose of the convenience of this because it still feels like I'm cooking. The only difference is I get to not handle the raw chicken and I don't have to worry about perhaps marinating it or spicing it up, seasoning it. It's just done for me. I was just wondering if there are items out there that I could respect as frozen items. So that is the point here. This item is courtesy of a second Target haul that I didn't get to record and show you guys because it wasn't a very good time for me to be filming the items that I got. But this is one of those items. I will just go ahead and let you know which one is part of haul number 2. And at the same time, some of these items I did intend to review since I'm trying them for the first time. I'm gonna let this cool down for a little bit and then I'll come back to it. It is also accompanied by a piece of naan bread. I'm excited to see how that's gonna work in the microwave because, I mean, it's bread, but it's bread. And something about heating up bread in a microwave is kind of strange for me. Because in my experience as a kid, I guess as an inexperienced kid, I have instances in which I accidentally burned my bread to the point that it was all blackened out and then like the smoke, gray thick smoke was snaking upward from it, and then I said okay, bread doesn't go in the microwave, so I'm gonna nuke this while this other thing cools down. Okay, so I'm gonna try this separately. I'm gonna go for the rice first since that cools down a little faster, and then I'm gonna go for the chicken. This is good rice. It heated up okay. It's not dry. Turmeric flavor wise, I don't really taste it, but you can tell this is not plain rice because there is turmeric. This heated up better than I expected. I'm gonna take some of the, I guess, sauce from the chicken and apply it to my rice and see how I feel about it. Has a tad bit of a spice going on. This isn't bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. I can tell that this is Indian food. That brings me pleasure because I thought, oh my god, this is gonna taste like microwave food. But no, this somehow works out. I think it works out well because it doesn't have vegetables. If I were reheating something with spinach or something like that, that shit usually sucks in the microwave. I think it might get too dehydrated, and that's the problem. So far, the rice is passing. I feel like I enjoyed it better with the sauce. So I'm gonna mix some of the chicken into the rice. But first I'm gonna try the chicken by itself. See what this is about. Okay, I remember this. I find this tomato sauce to have some sweetness to it. Some sweetness, some spice. There is clearly some kind of herb in there. See that dark spot? Not sure what it could be. And I threw away the box when I did my shopping so that it could fit in my freezer, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. But yeah, if I had to guess, it might be some kind of parsley or some kind of cilantro. Since this is a tomato sauce, I don't want Italian food to influence this, but it doesn't remind me of an Italian kind of tomato sauce. So I would say this is probably made with cilantro instead of parsley. And I like it. The chicken didn't have any weird taste. I think it's because I heated this so much because I'm paranoid that the sauce was legit boiling, and maybe that helped the chicken absorb it better. Because sometimes chicken that's been reheated, it has like that dry, dehydrated, non-tender chicken taste, and I don't like that. But this is good. This makes me want to go to a restaurant and order butter chicken. Now I understand why my boyfriend gets it all the time. It really is good. This is a craveable flavor. And I remember when I tried it the first time, I said, that's very good. I should get that more often. But man, you can't compete with my palak paneer. So yeah, guys, I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised. This worked out well on the microwave. Now, there's one more item pending. The naan bread. It retained its softness, externally at least. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm tasting more butter on this more than on the chicken, butter chicken. To me, butter chicken did not taste like butter. But this, it probably does not have any butter. But somehow this smells and tastes like butter to me. It heated up well. This side is a little crisp, as you can see. It toasted up a bit on me. But the rest of it is just fine. I'm curious. I'm gonna dunk it on whatever's left of the tomato sauce and see how it goes. Ooh, that was a wonderful idea. Maybe that's the point of the naan. Sure, to complete the meal, but also to like not leave residue behind. This was a good choice. I'm glad I tried it. I want to say this is the most satisfactory frozen food I've had in a while. Well, you guys, I'm gonna finish the rest offline. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you have tried Indian food frozen dinners, or if you go to Indian restaurants, what is your favorite item to get? I don't know about you guys, but Indian food very often, it has enough spice to where it makes a sister start dripping. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.